What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nina K. Simone. Today I am here to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 5, Episode 16. Okay, so the girls are going to Los Angeles in this episode pretty much to visit Nene, see what she's been up to. So Nene is prepping for the girls to come. She's setting up plates and stuff. Look nice. You know, she got her ex-husband Greg there. You know, they sitting up chatting. And Cynthia calls and tells her, you know, we on our way, blah, blah, blah. And Nene, of course, being messy, she already want to know, so what's the drama? Anything going on that I should know about before you get here so I could start some shit when the girls get here? Cynthia just tells her she thinks Phaedra and Kenya have squashed their little issue. And when the girls get there, they're traveling to the hotel room that they're going to be, well, it wasn't a hotel room, it was the whole hotel hell that they supposed to be staying in. And they riding in a Hummer limo, and the Hummer limo driver cannot turn the curves on the hills. So, you know, they're like, what we gonna do? Candy is like, she ain't got time for this. She ain't getting out the car. We've been flying for too long. I'm tired. I'm hungry. You know, so Cynthia calls Nene, and Nene has to come down and get them. And I was noticing, like, everybody had a little commentary. I don't hear no mm-hms and none of that. I'm like, where is Phaedra? Phaedra missed her flight. So Nene tells them that they can't stay at her house. Like, I swear, y'all, I didn't used to like Nene because I thought she was ratchet and she was loud and she was always starting shit. Now I don't like Nene because she trying to be this other person. Y'all know what I'm saying? She trying to act like she's so above everything, but at the same time, she's still ratchet. I don't get her. Like, they could have stayed at your damn house. It must have been too fucking little for them, all of them to fit. How about that? So, you know, they arrive to the hotel. They eat. It's beautiful. I wish I had that kind of money. I wish I was rich like Nene. So Phaedra arrives 3 hours later, and Kenny tells her that they got to be at Nene's at 9 o'clock. It's probably about 6, 7 o'clock when Phaedra gets there. She told me how she had a stomachache and all that stuff. And I'm like, girl, that's probably that morning sickness. Because y'all know Phaedra looked like she about 7 months pregnant now. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that's that morning sickness, and that's why you couldn't get up to get on that flight. So they get in the car on their way to Nene's house, and Cynthia like, ooh, it's 11:15, and they were supposed to be at Nene's at 9. So, you know, they a few hours late. They call Nene on the phone. She tell them, y'all might as well just turn around because y'all not coming over here because it's too late. So, you know, they keep calling Nene, and y'all can hear in the little, you know, the cameraman got the phone constantly ringing, and Nene won't pick it up. I peeped that. And Kenya like, she'll be happy when we get there and let us in. When they get there, Nene and Greg is standing outside on the curb, and they like, you bitches is late. You ain't finna get in here. Y'all might as well exit left. I have a child, bitch, your child like 30 years old with his big ass. Greg say, you don't disrespect people who spend money on y'all. You know, we done paid to get y'all, well, not get y'all here, but put y'all in this nice hotel, and we done spent this money so that you guys can come eat with us, and y'all was late. Now, I can understand, you know, being a little upset that they were late, but they did travel from Atlanta. Nene did not tell them that it was mandatory that they show up, that they was a guest of honor, and she was going to have her friend. She was just like, y'all can come over and visit like that. So, yeah, they were a little late. I would have been a little upset, but I wouldn't have treated them like that. So, you know, Candy like, damn, can we get some leftovers, a can of pop, some barbecue? And her sweet brown voice, she was hungry. So, you know, next thing you know, Greg is walking toward the house. She like, Greg, where you going? Don't make her no play. I am not playing. So he make, you know, he like, I'm going to make Candy a play. She like, whatever. So Candy like, man, fuck what she talking about. I'm getting ready to go in this house. So she go up to the house. Kenya follows suit right behind her. And Nene like, we got security inside. Bitch, get off my property. And, you know, the Greg come back out, get him some damn cheese, fruit, little hors d'oeuvres and shit. They don't want that. So, you know, Candy mad. She just go get in the limo like, I ain't got time for y'all. Phaedra like, thank you for not letting us in, bitch. Good night. You know, Candy had me rolling because she was snapping. You know, she was like, bitch, don't go get Hollywood on me. We gonna go ahead and go to sleep in the house that you rented for us tonight. You know, she in the car like, we had to beg this bitch to get some cheese and fruits. Like, are you serious? And I feel Candy on that because that was very disrespectful. And she was acting as if she didn't know them. And I didn't like that shit. Acting getting real brand new. She admitted that they always late. So if you already know that your so-called friends are always late, why would you do something like that? So the girls get up the next morning. Kenya is downstairs making breakfast for everybody. And Portia offers to help her. So Kenya like, you can set out the plates. You can make some coffee. Cynthia comes down and she talking about, yeah, Kenya trying to show off that body to compete with Phaedra, whoop-de-whoop. But I'm like, Cynthia, you's a messy ass bitch. And I come to realize that Cynthia is messy. All this season she been saying little stuff like, Cynthia, mind your business. Oh, but you can't because your friend Nene wouldn't even let you in the house. So Phaedra finally come down and eat, and she like, I wonder if Kenya put a little extra in my plate, because you know she don't like me. Kenya still thinks she gonna get an apology for Phaedra. It's been about an hour, and Portia still can't figure out how to make the coffee. Which is a little understandable. I know she dumb, but the new coffee machines, you know, you only put one little small thing about this big in the coffee maker. And it makes a whole pot of coffee. Usually if you have an older coffee maker, you know, you got to put 6 to 8 scoops. I mean, not scoops, tablespoons, teaspoons, one of them. And then I kind of understand why she was a little slow with that. I know Portia don't cook or do nothing at her house. She pay people for that. So, you know, I ain't going to even talk about how dumb that was. I ain't going to even go there. So Nene scheduled a improv acting class for the girls the next morning. Oh, well, that day. So they go read the lines, and they were irritating me. He got them clucking like a chicken and all kind of stupid shit. Then they got to say nice things about people. And I died. You know, it was little stuff that really made me laugh. Like when they told Cynthia, you have a nice big forehead. And I'm like, yeah, they trying to rat your forehead. And then when they did, Kenya and Portia say, your belly button is just invisible. And, you know, King got a banging body, but she is saggy. You know, like that stomach is flat. It's got some, you know, real time. I mean, not real time. Well, shit, y'all know what I'm talking about. Biceps or whatever you call them down there. Abs. You know, she got little abs down there, but they loose. And then her belly button, from her belly button and below, it was like kind of sagging together. So I found that very funny. Nene is late to the thing. So when she get there, she was like, ooh, y'all look like y'all having fun. What y'all doing? And the guy was like, we're wrapping up. Because he like, time is money, and I'm already got it, and I'm a little irritated that you was late, especially when you're the one who scheduled it. So, and then it was a little scene when they was talking about, so have you guys done any acting? He started with Kenya, like she was in Deliver Us from Eva, Fresh Prince, Martin, Girlfriends, all the shit from the 90s that you don't even remember she was ever on. Cynthia did a little stint on the Cosby Show, which I didn't know. Portia says she done some plays. Candy went to a performing arts school. And Phaedra says, with the shade of all that she can do, I just try to act sane. And I looked over at Kenya. Now I'm going to go from my computer notes to the paper one. Okay. So after improv, Nene showed off an old nasty thong. Ugh, girl. You claim you rich, but you couldn't buy no belt. I mean, I can't get with the thongs. They are not comfortable, you know, so I don't even understand why she got that on, but that's nasty Nene for you. So, they make it to the studio. I don't remember what it was called, but they filmed Glee and The New Normal, and they have a New York set. I don't know what it is. Well, you know, they really recycle all them sets. If the same set they could have been on could have been Friends or something 10 years ago, who knows. So Nene gets up in the car to drive them, and she hit the curve. Then she ran into the gate. I'm like, this child cannot drive. Looked like she ran to the gate, hit a tree branch, almost knocked Kenya's head off. You know, and then while they're there, they take pictures. They had this nice guy come over and take pictures for them. And Kenya flirting with him. Nene like, he a nice guy. She like, yeah, a nice guy. You have nice eyes. Are you single, bitch? Nobody wants you. Stop trying to come off so desperate. Now, when they go off to dinner, first of all, when Nene came in before them, so she like, y'all bitches was late again. Like that, they like, girl, don't start. So she lighten up. And Portia said she's not feeling all that great, so she didn't want to drink any alcohol, so they making fun of her or whatever about that. And Phaedra like, do you feel motherly? She like, huh? She like, huh? What that mean? She like, is your uterus full? Bitch, are you pregnant? Oh, no. And I'm like, Phaedra would say that, girl, because I know you pregnant. Then she gave off tease that she was trying to get pregnant. But it's like, girl, I know you about 2 months pregnant. I keep seeing you drinking alcohol, so I know you not. But that's what I'm thinking in my head. When is the episode going to come where Phaedra going to announce that she pregnant? I don't even know why I care. I'm acting like this is Beyonce and Blue Ivy all over again. So, you know, they talk about kids that they never had, and Kelly finally comes out and says that she was kind of pissed that Kim gonna steal her name to name the baby Cash or whatever. So, after that, Portia asked Phaedra, did they have a choreographer come in and do the steps for her fitness video? And Phaedra said, no, we did them ourselves. And y'all had to see the look on Kenya's face. Like, Portia asked the question to be messy because she was smiling too hard. And then you look over at Kenya like, trying to look down and stuff. Like, girl, you know you stole that lady idea. It's no way around it. And I wouldn't even, well, I guess you're getting paid to be around you because that's the only reason I would be around you. So I'm like, the being nice part is over with. It's no more that nice stuff. We getting ready to have somebody gonna leave the table angry tonight. I already know. So, Kenya, did you decide on what to name yours? Yes, I'm gonna call it the Kenya Moore Booty Butt Camp. Phaedra, what you name yours? I don't wish to reveal that. This bitch done already stole the idea to have a video. Now you think I'm finna tell y'all what the name of my video is? You know? So Nene is saying how she loves an independent woman because, you know, men use their money for power and all that stuff and they use it against you. And next thing you know, Kenya like, Portia, do you ever feel that way? And I'm like, Candy, why are you going in on Portia? Why? So Portia's like, no, I don't. I feel like the man's the king of the castle, and I already wanted to be a housewife, you know, so it's nothing new to me. And she enjoys being one, which she does. I mean, I would enjoy doing nothing all day, but telling people how to clean my house, I would enjoy that too. I really would. So, you know, Kenya up to them old tricks. So how well do you know Mr. Wale? Mr. Wale, I guess, is the man who owns the restaurant. And, you know, Nene, like, she don't really know him that well, but whatever. So she's, like, cause you know, I'm looking for a new man, so they like looking at her. She's like, I don't really want to talk about it. I mean, we could talk about it later. And they like, no, we could talk about it now, girl. We all cool for now. Go ahead and tell us, as if they don't know because they saw Walter 2 episodes ago and they already know they don't go together no more. So she tells them, oh, I broke up with Walter, and you know, it's like all them looking around like, bitch, we already know that he told us that you crazy and he don't want to be with you. So, you know. You know, they just saw him at the party, whatever, like I said. So, where are my other notes? I know y'all like, girl, you say so one more time. I really can't remember everything that happened. That's why I really have to look at the notes. Phaedra says, it don't surprise me that they broke up because you can't turn a whore into a housewife. I died. That's 2 for Phaedra tonight. Cynthia said, would you prefer us not to speak to Walter? And she's like, I don't really feel like talking about this. And she like, well, the reason I asked is because Peter is having a party or something, and he invited all of the guys. And she said he most likely invited Walter. And she like, that's fine. Nene like, we liked Walter. She said, what did you like about him? When he embarrassed me in front of all of y'all at the dinner table? So, you know, they like, well, you know, he was at Kenya party the other day. And she was like, Nene smiled. And she like, oh, he came to the party I wasn't invited to? And Nene was like, well, I'm assuming Cordell invited all of his friends. And she like, well, he knows Walter through me. And I'm like, Kenya don't realize that they don't necessarily, they might have got friendly with Walter through you, but some of them already knew Walter when they first met him. I mean, Candy know a friend of a friend who know Walter. I mean, they all probably know him anyway, so it was kind of like, what you mad for. And you already lose that chance when you bringing them around, you know, your friends, that they might like him. The guys might like him, and he might still be their friend. He ain't your friend. So, she said, yeah, it was a great party. Anyway, I think he really enjoyed it. Next thing you know, King and get up and run from the table. They like, oh my God, this would not be a trip if Kenya Moore ass didn't get up running from the table crying. So Nene go after her while she gone, they dishing. Phaedra say he done been with a couple of her friends. He slanging. Cynthia like, you know, it was just like, she should have just came out and told him that she broke up with Walter, because Atlanta is really small and most likely it was going to get out. So for this episode, out of 10, I guess it was about a good 7. I really cannot stand Nene once again. And Candy was hilarious. So if y'all like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, NINAKAISIMONE. Peace.